But when it comes to actually walking and training, I much prefer the prong collar. And the reason is because if you were to pull on this flat collar, you know, with a leash, all of the pressure is going to go to just one end that you're pulling against, which if you're walking behind the dog is usually going to be the front of the neck, right on the trachea. And that's going to choke the poor thing. And we don't want to choke the dog. It's uncomfortable for him and it requires more pressure on your part. If he has a full body vest on, that's going to require significantly more pressure on your end, because you're going to have to really yank this thing like you're trying to start a lawnmower in order for the dog to feel anything, because all of that pressure the pressure that would be felt from pulling or popping the leash is being distributed across his entire body. So overall, he's feeling basically nothing. Whereas with the prong collar, it's going to distribute the pressure equally around his neck, and no one area is going to get too much of it, so it doesn't hurt as much as the same amount of pressure applied to a flat collar. But also, I have to only do a very little with popping a collar like this in order to get the dog to respond to it. So how do you use that when you're trying to get the dog to respond to it? Well, for example, let's say I want to have Bentley come over to me, but if he doesn't come over right away, I'm going to pop on the collar to lure him here. Bentley, here! Now I'm going to pop. Pop again. Bentley, here! Yes, good boy! All right, and so the prong collar and the leash were acting together to help lure him to where I wanted him to go. As you can see, I hardly did anything there. All I did was give him a little tug, and that was sufficient for him to get the idea, oh, I have to go in this direction. Or for instance, if I ask him to sit, Bentley, sit. And he's doing it on his own. Sit. I will give him a little pop to help him out. Sit. There he goes. Nice and steady. So there I give a little pop in the collar in the direction I want him to go. I want him to sit down, so I pop that way. If I wanted him to lay down, I might pop downward. So the direction matters. But again, these are just little pops. I'm not yanking the dog. I'm not dragging him across the yard. Not that I could drag a 180-pound dog anywhere. And yeah, that's the way that I like using, or the reasons why I like using the prong collar, and how you can be effective in using them too.